Hey there, welcome to Learn and Bloom. I am Shuparna. In this series, I am going to cover Class 6 NCERT English textbooks. We have total 2 number of books. One is Honeysuckle and the other is A Pact with the Sun. If we look at the content of Honeysuckle, we will see that we have total 10 number of prose and total 8 poems. Today we are gonna cover the first chapter of Honeysuckle, that is Who Did Patrick's Homework, and it is written by Carroll Moore. Before getting into the text, we will have a brief discussion about a writer, Carroll Moore. Now, who is she? She was an American educator and a writer. She was born in 1871 and died in 1961. She wrote a number of children's books and she also advocated children's library in New York. The most famous novel of our writer is Nicholas, A Manhattan Christmas Story. It's an outstanding novel. You all can go through the novel because it's for you children. Now we can get into our text. If we look at the title of our text, we will see that there's a question mark, right? So the question is, who did Patrick's homework? If we go through the text, we will find out the answer. So the first question that is raising in your mind is, of course, who is Patrick? Patrick is a little boy. He is just like many of you over there. He just hates to do his homework and he loves to play basketball, hockey and also Nintendo. Now what is Nintendo? It's a video game. So he hates to do homework but he likes all these games. Now one day when he was at his home, he suddenly found that his little pet cat was playing with a little doll. And he realized after a few moments that it was not a doll but it is an elf. Now what is an elf? Elf is a fairy. It's a little fairy and it has some magical powers in it. So we can understand from here that elf has some magical powers and we will get some magic in this entire text. Now when Patrick saw the elf was shouting like this, "Save me, save me." Why the elf was shouting like this? Because the elf didn't wanted himself to be handed over to the cat because the cat was playing with it. And the elf also told to Patrick that if you save me, I will grant you a wish. Now as we know, the elf has some magical powers, so he can also grant Patrick a wish. Now Patrick thought that's a good deal. So Patrick did what? Patrick told to the elf that I will save your life, but first you have to do my entire homework, that is up to 35 days, that is up to the semester ends. Now the elf became angry and he also became very disgusted. Why? Because he also doesn't like to do homework just like our Patrick. But then he realized that it's the only way, so I have to do this. So the elf agreed to Patrick. But when the elf started doing the homework, then a problem arose. And what was that problem? The problem was elf did not have a concept of geography, history and mathematics. Why? Because in his world there's no mathematics, there's no geography, and also history was just like a mystery to them. So the elf told to Patrick, I will do your homework, but first you have to guide me, you have to sit beside me. And also the elf told to Patrick, go to the library and bring books so that we can work on it together. And Patrick did what? Patrick went to the library and brought some books for both of them, and they worked on it together. And finally, they completed the entire homework. When the day arrived when Patrick had to go to school, Patrick went to the school and his homework was completed. He submitted his homework to his teachers, and his teachers became surprised, and his classmates also, because they didn't think that Patrick can do it. But yes, Patrick could do it because there was the elf. Elf was just an inspiration to him. So there's a question for you all. You have to answer me in the comment section, who did the homework, the elf or Patrick? You will answer me in the comment box. Now, in the last stanza of our text, our writer Carroll Moore is saying that there's a secret between you and me. It's not the elf, but it's Patrick who had done his homework. So from this we can understand that elf was there, but it was just an inspiration to Patrick. Patrick did his homework entirely for himself. So we just need a little push whenever we want to achieve our goal. We just want an inspiration. Whenever we get that, we can be successful. So that's the concern of the entire story. Self-help is the best help. We always have to remember this. That's all for today. I am going to cover all the chapters and the solution of NCERT English. So stay tuned with me. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Don't forget to like, comment and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching.